Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Army Black Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Black Knights will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Boone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Falcons offense takes the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He makes the grab. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Army's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Back to pass, it's Cotton. He's got his man, makes the grab. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10.
And you don't see that often where you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Handoff to the fullback. Crosses the 30, he's got a lay. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Black Knights want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Burks. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The option look. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to them over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The Falcons headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Cotton. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this third down. Looking to pass. It's Cotton. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here comes the option. Breaks the tackle. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. The offense in hurry it low. They'll run play action. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score Air Force 3, Army 0.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. A designed run for the quarterback. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Minnesota. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll run the option. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the big fullback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Now on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Falcons come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback keeps, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up. On the option. Creates a little room. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Power football with the run. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Toss sweep to the right. Powers through the defender. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Cotton. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Michie Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on third down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons will punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Try to get it to the edge. Sweet cut there. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll run the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. They'll go to the ground. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Grab near the marker is Perkins. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The option look. Now the toss. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just going to keep it after the snap. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights are rolling down the field. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Price. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll ride his man on the option. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Offense in a split backfield. On the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rip.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
The Falcons moving quickly to the line. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
To the air, it's Cotton. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Michie Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Army 7, Air Force 6.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Did the work himself. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. You must have discipline to excel at West Point, and that is exactly what they're getting from this Black Knight quarterback.
It's a disciplined system. It's a disciplined way of life. That's why they chose to sign up for the Army. And you can tell this quarterback, he is their leader. He shows the discipline, and he shows the toughness.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the back. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Price. Lets it fly. He's got it. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Cotton. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Got a man. It's Burden. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Gibbs. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gibbs. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. This offense has failed on its previous 2 fourth-down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. Hard running there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Dropping back, it's Price. Makes the grab, it's Street. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Goes to the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Price. Pressure coming. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Hester. They didn't get a whole lot of yardage there, but the big fullback slammed his way and got what he could.
Hey, listen, that's what you're supposed to do, catch the football. I'm not expecting that guy to catch the ball and make big plays after he catches it, but catch it, get me some positive yards, mission accomplished.
Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. And some room to work. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Black Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50.
It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first down.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Army! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets the back moving. They'll go right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Combs. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The pitch. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Mikey Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to earn. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Fullback's got it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Now the toss. At the 45, on his way. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. The offense scoops it up and still going. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
And the Black Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights! They got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Air Force 6.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Motion from the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Falcons want to move quickly. To the air, it's Combs. Here comes the heat. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Now on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Tempo and overdrive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The option look. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Got the 1st down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
Wow, gutsy call that time by the offense. They're going option on 3rd and long, and the defense is going to watch the film. They're going to be kicking themselves. Nobody was accounting for the quarterback. That was an easy read. And
fires one high and deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Black Knights have this offense rolling. He'll ride his man on the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Price. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
that defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Under fire, and here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back, and that decision will be questioned for a while. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons in the hurry-up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the Falcons in a good spot here with second and short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wants to throw. It's Coles. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hester. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the option. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll run the option. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Air Force! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Minnesota. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll go to the toss. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll to a 7-1 record.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Falcons are in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Now on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got room to work. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons are marching down the field. Looking downfield, it's Combs. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Michie Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. On the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They get to the line quickly.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give. Fights off the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. To the air, it's Price. Rifles it down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jeff. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Burden. And the defense drags him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Goes to the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Price. Here's a heat. Got it. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the route is on. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
13.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finding open areas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Falcons will punt this one away. 3 and out. Well, if they got stuck in reverse, they hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give as they work on that clock. Gets it past the marker. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Army! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by just 2 over Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Sticks it in his belly. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish.